Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to a beautiful day in Houston, Texas. As you can see, we are not at my house, but we are still in Houston. The weather was great today. Man, I think it was like 75 or something like that. It's gotten a little bit cooler, so I had to be a little bit more careful. But I want to make this a quick one. Just switching out my cars. I wanted to talk about the beautiful BRZ TS that's sitting right here. I switched it out actually with my GS350 sitting over there looking pretty. Just getting ready to get driven back home. I'm gonna take it for a couple weeks probably, cycle through the engine a little bit before I put it back to storage. Man, I love that car. I don't know if it's ever gonna become a collector car, but it'll be my collector car. I hope. Hopefully I can keep it for a very, very, very long time. Anyways, I did want to talk about the folding mirrors, power folding mirrors for this car. It was a pretty easy mod only because I used the Zero Planet, I guess, kit. So it's basically all plug and play for the most part, except for the wires that you have to run from here to there to power the mirrors. It is exactly the same system as the WRX, except I didn't use the JDM folding module. I just used Zero Planets. Difference between Zero Planets and the Japanese one, as far as I know, is that it will automatically fold, it'll automatically roll up the windows, as well as fold the mirrors when the car is locked. And something it does differently also is that it'll unfold the mirrors when the car is unlocked. Unlike the JDM version, those don't open up. You have to unlock the car, and then you have to turn the car on for the windows to roll out. I'm gonna be honest with you, I like the JDM version better. It's OEM, a lot cleaner. This one is a little bit, it's cheaper for sure, I think. I can't remember, but it was easier to, it gave you the directions, all the harnesses were built. Plus, I didn't have to de-pin the pins from the American mirror, the USDM mirrors, to switch out the sockets. They were already provided by Zero Planet. It was like a pigtail connection. Also, one thing that I did want to mention was the windows rolling up. There's no way to not do that. So if you have animals or dogs or whatnot, you probably can't lock the car, just roll the window down. But that's not a big deal. I don't think dogs are going to be going into this. My dogs are going to be going into this car. This interior is quite nice. I want to keep it that way. And having beagles and any other dog just going in here slobbering and petting fur and whatever they want to do, biting stuff, hopefully not, just not going to happen. Anyways, basically when you lock the car, the windows, the mirrors automatically fold. Oh, one more thing. Unlock them for you too, see? Unlock them and they'll come right out. One thing that you don't need actually is the JDM mirror switch. I did that for a while, but I ended up getting it anyways. The reason why I like it is because when you're driving, you can fold the mirrors in and out. So that when you're pulling to tight spaces, i.e. my garage, the single side is pretty narrow, so sometimes when you get close, it's good to fold these in. So, that way these mirrors don't accidentally catch the side of the garage door. So I did go ahead and get it. Only major downside is that this window does not roll down the driver's side. It rolls down the other side of the car. The wiring just got swished in the door. There is a way to fix it. It does require desoldering and soldering. I did talk to Zero Planet about that, but I didn't really want to, mess with that. So if you do no soldering, if you have a soldering, technique, you can definitely do it yourself. Another thing that I did have to buy was this is not a USDM mirror, whatever this is called, cover cap. This is actually a JDM cover cap. For some reason, the JDM mirrors, this little cap right here is different than the USDM. Unfortunately, I bought these mirrors from a American supplier. So I guess I wouldn't have known, but he didn't know that you needed to buy these caps too. So I did have to buy these. But other than that, I think that's pretty much it. I do want to kind of get out of here. Jess is kind of sitting there just warming up. I think it's ready to go. Just want to do a little shot of the WRX. I did replace the STI oil filter with the Tokyo Roki, mainly because I know that this one probably won't go into bypass mode as fast as the STI version does, just due to filtering. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Do have a surprise for you guys. Not a big one, but I'll talk about that later on. Just wanted to kind of talk to you about the BRZ TS, the first major mod other than the wheels I did for this car. Tons of stuff coming up for the BRZ TS. So if you are BRZ drivers, I hope you'll enjoy my vlogs because this thing is going to be going through a heavy modification. I might actually do it all at once. Not sure. I'm thinking about doing that or just piecemealing it. I don't know, but we'll see. Anyways, just going to kind of do one last walkthrough of my little storage area. Luckily, it does have a plug. I did have to pay extra to get this installed so I could do a battery maintain for my cars. But other than that, I'm going to head home. It's still kind of early. I got massive amounts of work to do tomorrow, but I'm going to enjoy the Texans football game, recorded of course. So hopefully we won. And if you're from Las Vegas, give me a shout out below. Love to hear from you because we're playing the Raiders today. So anyways, talk to you guys later. All right, have a great day. Bye-bye.